What's going on, everyone? Christian from PixlFeed here, and in this video we're going to talk about my sales message and offer hacking secrets. I'm going to dive into how I craft an offer depending on the market and how to make it work no matter what. But before we get started, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's dive right in. Alright, so we're going to talk about the sales message and offer hacking. So the first thing that you need to understand when it comes to crafting an offer is that there are three core markets, okay? And those markets are going to be, number one, it's going to be health, wealth, and relationships. Misspelled it. You guys get the idea. Okay. These are the core needs of every human being. This is what we all want. We all want to be healthy, we all want to be wealthy or rich, and we all want to be in a great relationship, okay? So the biggest mistake that I see people make when it comes to launching a product or coming up with a product, we're taught since we're kids, or when you're trying to come up with a business and you're telling people you're starting a business, everybody always gives you the wrong advice. It's like, come up with a new product, invent something that no one has done before, and it's going to sell like crazy. Okay, that's good, all and great if you're some kind of like crazy inventor, but if you look at the world around you, no one has really invented anything brand new since like many years ago. All right, the internet was invented in 1983. No, the 70s, I think it was. In the 80s, they started using it. Electric cars, that's nothing new. But Tesla brought it up front. Facebook. There was 3 other social networks before Facebook. Facebook just grabbed it and took it to the next level. So you see where I'm going with this? All right. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. And this is where most people make that mistake. So there's our 3 core markets, and there's a sales message and an offer. They're 2 completely different things. The offer is what you're going to offer that person for that product, the exchange. So you're going to offer this for this price, or you're going to offer this service in exchange for this. And then the sales message is the message that you give them in order for them to take action and take advantage of that offer. Okay? So the sales message, it's all about what you're promising to the prospect or the client, right? Whether it's online, whether it's in real life, or whatever. Okay? So when it comes down to it, this can work for any product or service. Okay, so for this example, I'm going to use what we call a drill, a power drill. Okay, so there's my drill. And this is when there's a strategy that comes in. It's called a blue ocean, red ocean strategy. Meaning that red ocean is the red ocean where all the sharks are just grabbing everything they can. So think about the red ocean as the drill that you see online, who's sold by Home Depot, Walmart, Lowe's, all those like department stores. Like they just put it up there and it's like, here's the drill, buy it. That's the red ocean, okay? You cannot compete in a red ocean, okay? The little guy starting out a small business cannot compete in a red ocean. Walmart and all those places can do that because they already have massive traffic going to their sites. So they just throw it out there and hope for the best that it sells, okay? This is where you have to be smart about the way you craft your offer and the way you take it to the next level. So we're going to turn our red ocean, I'm going to put an R-O right here, okay, into multiple blue oceans. Okay? And your blue ocean is going to be your little bubble where these people are hanging out at, and we're going to combine it with relationships, wealth, and health. And you probably think to yourself, like, Christian, how am I going to do that? Well, what you do is, after you did your research, you're going to pick out, they have, there's many drills out there, right? So you have to pick the one that works for you. So you're going to grab the drill, and you're going to look at all the features. 2x the power, or longer lasting battery, the perfect grip, right? So this is when you're looking at the features. As you can tell, I don't use drills that much, but more torque, right? And this is where a lot of people make the mistake. A lot of people are selling the features instead of the benefits, okay? So how do we do that? You got to craft the offer to match one of these core markets. And when you combine any product, and I'm talking about any product or service with one of these core markets, and you create this sales message to each different market, it's going to hit, it's going to resonate with that person that you're sending that message to. Because when you're running traffic, especially when you're running paid traffic like Facebook or Google, you can actually target people based on their relationships, based on their wealth, how much are they worth, based on their health. You can actually target people with that. So when you're targeting and you combine that product with that message, is extremely powerful. And if you craft your funnel according to that message, it's 100 times more powerful. This is how you make the real money. So you probably ask yourself, like, Christian, how do I do that? That makes no sense. All right, so I'm gonna break it for you. So this is where you gotta get creative with your message, okay? So let's say health. So how do I create a blue ocean with health? All right, so for example, what I would do, with a drill, right? This is top of my head, so don't judge. But what I would do is, first of all, everything that comes out of my mouth, I would just write it down on a whiteboard, all the ideas that I come up with, and then I craft everything into the perfect message. But I'm doing it live, top of my head, for you guys for this video, right? So health, all right? So how do I craft a message towards health? Easy. So, hey, instead of, twisting a million screws into the wall or to build a wall or a 2x4, and do you really want pain on your wrist? Are you tired of your wrist hurting? Are you tired of being in pain all the time? Are you tired of having to bend down and stand up for longer periods of time because you have to sit there and manually screw everything and you're tired, you're getting carpal tunnel, all that? Don't worry, we got the solution for you. We got this powerful drill that's 2 times as powerful, and 2 times, it'll last 2 times longer, and it will save you a lot of time, which will benefit you at the end because you won't be in pain anymore. Boom, there's your health. You get the idea. That message can be crafted a lot better, but I just want to get this done for you guys. So that's the health angle. You don't hurt your wrist anymore by sitting there and screwing a million screws onto the wall. Now you can just go and you're done, right? So the way you do that is that you got to sell the feature, the benefit, and the meaning. So the feature is all the features, the benefit, no more pain, right? And what that means to you: faster, quicker, and better health. All right, so you guys are getting the idea? Okay, so that's the health angle. So that's now we have our first blue ocean right here. Wealth, okay? So how do we combine this with wealth to create a blue ocean? Easily. So now I'm targeting people who are contractors or looking to start a business or doing projects on the side that they can sell to their neighbors. Well, with this drill that has 2 times more torque, lasts a lot longer battery, and a better grip, now the time that it used to take you to do 2 jobs, you can do 2 jobs in the time that it used to take you to do just 1 job, okay? Which means these features will give you the benefit of doing more jobs in less time, which equals more money. Boom, wealth. There you go. That's our wealth. So now that's our message for wealth. Now we created a second blue ocean. Are you guys getting the idea here? I hope it's clicking. Relationships. Well, you're sitting there like, how are you going to sell a drill, meaning in relationships? Dude, that is the easiest one out of all. And I hate this saying because everybody's been saying it to me since I got married a couple years ago. But it's so easy. Come on. Just think about it for a second. Happy wife, happy life. So what does that mean? That if you have a drill that's 2 times as powerful, it has a longer lasting battery and a better grip, it will give you more time. It'll save you time by getting more jobs done around the house. All those projects around the house that your wife wanted you to do, that would have taken you otherwise 6 hours to get done. With all these features, you can get it done literally in a couple hours or less and still have time to watch the football games for the rest of the day or do whatever it is that you need to do or spend more time with your wife, which makes your wife happy. All right, so is that clicking? So that's health, wealth, relationships. And that's a drill. You can do this, guys. You can do this with any product, all right? And I learned this actually a long time ago from Russell Brunson, if you look in the description, the books are right there. He talks about it lightly in those books, but it's in there. And that's why I keep telling you guys got to check out those books in the description. But when you start reading the room like this and you start looking at different products, everything's going to click, okay? So you're creating your own little blue ocean that it's going to set you apart from the big dogs. Which means what? You combine it with a funnel where you have upsells, right? Because we're talking funnels, right? Or even at your website. If you're using a regular website, I recommend you do a funnel. But, you know, what you do is when you have your funnel and you're selling that drill, you know, these guys are spending, let's say, the acquisition for you to get somebody to buy a drill is, I don't know, $100. And you're like, oh my God, I can't afford to pay $100 to acquire a customer if I send them to a regular website. Well, that's what Walmart does. And Home Depot, right? And why is that? Because they have so much traffic on their stores that their average order value is usually more than $100. And their LTV, their lifetime value per customer, it's thousands of dollars. So if they pay $100 to get that drill, they're fine with it because they know in their back-end sequences, they're going to get them back to buy more from them with the email sequences, commercials, and all that stuff. But this is where the funnels come in, and this is where you got to get smart. So what do? You're going to pay $100 as well to catch that customer, but you're going to make more money all at once, which lets you keep buying that customer over and over and over again because you're going to break even up front on your landing page. Okay? It's the great words by Dan Kennedy. He who spends more wins at the end. So if they're spending $100 to acquire a customer, and you're spending $100 to acquire a customer, you're still thinking that they're probably going to win. No. Because this is where the funnels come in. So when they come into your funnel and they spend $100 to buy that drill and you break even, let's say your CPA is 100, and they break even, you break even. Most people, what they do here is like, okay, thank you for your purchase. Goodbye. No, we're going to send them to an upsell. Hey, you just bought a drill from us, right? Do you want the extra whatever drill bits? Add them to your cart for only $29.99. Cool. Hey, you know what? Maybe I need those super duper drills. All right, cool. Then you sell them to your one-time offer. So what's your one-time offer? I don't know. What's a one-time offer? So what can you? Hey, we know that those batteries, last twice as long, but sometimes we have, multiple jobs that we need to do or whatever. So get a couple of extra batteries just in case for X amount of money. And that's your one-time offer. And guess what? All it takes, it's a small percentage of people to take advantage of offer number one or your one-time offer, and then next thing you know, your average order value goes from $100 to, I don't know, whatever you price this, but let's say, $195. Now you're making 95 profit on the front end, and then if you have your back end sequence set up, like email sequences and all that good stuff that you can bring them back through your email sequence where you can sell them more stuff, then your lifetime value could be, I don't know, $500. Are you guys getting the idea? And then next time you roll out home improvement product, you can create another funnel and grab that list of customers that already bought from you, load them up to Facebook, load them up to Google, or load them up to your email responder and send them to that funnel. So now that customer you pay $100 for, it's worth thousands, right? And that's how you win the game. Three core markets, funnel, upsells, one-time offers, and that's how you do it. All right? So let me know in the comments what you think. Hit one of the boxes right above me. Keep learning, keep moving on, and I will see you guys in the next video.